We're about to get moving out today, but we have a dead battery, so we have got the truck service out here to get everything started up and going. So they've got us jumped. We are about to drive to the local truck stop so that we can get it charged up some more, and we may find out if there's a battery we need. So that's where we're headed next.
How y'all doing today? Currently in the shop. Truck's gonna need some batteries and probably a belt tensioner.
How long do you think we're gonna be here?
If they have the belt tensioner today. They don't, tomorrow or next day.
Fun! On the plus side, Jax is having fun checking things out. We are learning some ways to keep him out of trouble, but also entertained. We've got a few more things that we're gonna grab at the truck stop before we get going, so it's honestly okay that we had to stop. Hopefully we're not here forever. All right, well, we have gotten the truck completely serviced. We are approved to drive. We're just waiting on a load to be assigned to us. So we are going to go and find a place to park and wait for our next load. But at least now the truck is up and running and safe.
Hey everyone, good morning. We're getting ready to head to New York. It's gonna be a little bit of a trip. It's really cold there.
Glad I got my hat.
She's got her hat. I got some warm coats. She's got some warm coats. Jack says this warm little deal going on. And got the truck fixed and going, so I'm happy.
I'll be posting some little clips on the road here, just a few. Well, we have finished our first day. It was kind of uneventful. We are getting a trailer in the morning.
Tonight, but we won't be leaving till the morning.
We're going to be leaving about 5 a.m. We cooked our first meal. It's a gourmet, just kidding, it was just ramen. We just boiled water and made ramen. Didn't really do anything. We spent the whole morning packing up the rest of the truck and everything.
And then the shop.
Yeah, so the shop happened. We stayed there for about, what, 4 hours?
6.
Was it? Oh my, it was 6 hours. Got on the road, got here to Virginia. We are waiting on a trailer. We should hook that up tonight. We'll leave about 5 in the morning. We made ramen, and now we're about to play the Nintendo Switch and have our first night in the truck. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it is currently snowing. Not a lot. It's just a little bit more than flurries. There's actually one in my eyelash. I just went to this truck stop to use the restroom and freshen up. I'm getting ready to get back in the truck with Daniel. We're supposed to be continuing to head north into New York and then New Jersey, but we'll find out if that changes things. Once I get back in the truck, we'll let you guys know how our first night in the truck went. Okay, so we're back in the truck. So obviously you see the snow that's building up. Is that going to change where we're going?
We're heading northwest, kind of in a way, and the snow's more northeast.
Okay, so you think we'll be going out of it. So we're going to keep our load then.
By the time we get to Pennsylvania, we'll be out of it.
Okay. So how do you think our first night on the truck went?
Good.
I had a few observations. I noticed that the temperature was great. We weren't hot or cold. But, so trucks have these curtains that go all the way around. And I woke up around 3:30 in the morning completely disoriented about what time it was. I'm not used to having full blackout curtains in my house. I'm used to waking up when the sun rises. So I was really confused, and I think I saw like a peek of some light through the curtains, and I thought it was time to get up. So I had to teach my body to go back to sleep. But other than that, and you like elbowing me in the face one time, I was good to go.
I would never do such a thing.
The dog actually slept on the floor. We were concerned because he sleeps in between of us, but we have a king-size bed at home. But he got up there one time and realized he didn't have enough room and made himself comfy on the little mat that we have on the truck floor. So he didn't chew anything. He seems to have slept well. He woke up happy. So that was our first night. We are about to grab some breakfast and head to New York. We have hit our first scale for today, so I figured I'd show you guys what that looks like. Usually when you're driving by as cars, we don't really take notice of it, so I figured I would record what we do.
Actually have me going around it. Normally we'd go to that dark spot right there, and it would weigh us.
Oh, okay, so that X on the other lane said you didn't have to go?
Yep.
So you have to go down this lane either way, though?
Sometimes.
Interesting. Okay. State Police checkpoint. What is that for? Is that for us or for them?
That is for them if they...
Hello, Mr. Cop.
They were to signal to me to pull in. I'll have to get a full DOT inspection right here on the spot.
Oh my.
Yes.
Okay. What kind of things do they inspect us for?
Brakes, interior of the cab, cleanliness of the cab.
Really? For cleanliness?
Yes. Oh yeah.
I mean, we're pretty clean people, but what do they kind of look for as far as not clean?
You can get a ticket for your bed not being made.
Really?
Yes.
I wonder why that is. Is there a safety thing about that?
Because to the DOT, if your bed is not clean and your area is not clean, you can't sleep well.
Okay.
And that means you're fatigued, which a fatigued driver is technically a driver under the influence.
I was going to say, I've heard that DUI counts for really fatigued drivers too.
Yep.
Interesting. What other things did they inspect you for?
They'll inspect the brakes, tires, lights,
Your horn?
horn.
Both horns?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And what happens if you fail an inspection?
Depending on how big of a fine and how good of a mood the officer's in.
All right. Well, we bypassed that.
If he's
so.
in a bad mood, you're going to have a bad day.
Well, hopefully we will get into no trouble on the road. We are heading down 95 still. So far, it looks like the snow has stopped. We're heading west.
Yeah, it's already.
So we're good to go.
We're up to 40 degrees now, so.
All right. Question for Daniel, and I figured we'd kind of record what he said because I figured other people might have the same question. So a truck is usually supposed to weigh 80,000 pounds or less, including your truck and trailer. So my question is, what is the safety reason behind that? What happens to a truck or those people around if your truck weighs more than 80,000 pounds?
80,000 pounds is a whole lot less stress on your braking components on trucks, tires, which can cause accidents. Also, a lot of bridges can't handle the weight of cars plus 2 or 3 tractor trailers at the same time going across it. So that's why they have it regulated to 80,001 pounds. No more.
Is it 80,001 pound?
Yes.
That's funny.
Yes.
Why the extra 1 pound, do you think? Not sure.
I really don't know that answer. Now, these guys that haul heavy equipment,
Yeah.
they have to get special permits. They can haul up to 100,000, 125,000 pounds.
So what about those ones that are carrying houses? Are those overweight?
Special permits. They
Okay.
get special permits from the state and city and counties they have to run through to allow them to go through there. And there has to be selected routes where bridges and underpasses and stuff that can handle the
Wow.
weight. Yeah.
Well, there you have it. There's that. If y'all have more questions about that, let me know in the comments, and I'll have him answer questions for you guys. He's gonna drive the truck. Are you gonna drive the truck, Jax? We are waiting for Daniel to go in the truck stop and grab a few things, and then we'll be off of our 30-minute break and getting back on the road. We're in Pennsylvania.
Hey everybody, we just got to close to Hershey, PA. We're taking our 30-minute break. We ate some lunch and getting ready to get back on the highway. Hopefully there's no snow, but I'm already seeing snowplow trucks. So.
Really? Oh man, I was asleep, so I haven't seen all this.
They're salting the roads and all that good stuff, so.
Jackson's looking out the window. Jackson and I had a great nap the whole way here, but apparently some things fell from the top bunk, so we had to kind of rearrange things that flew off. Luckily, nothing hit anybody. It just made a lot of noise. But we were sleeping enough, we didn't notice it, so
Yeah.
that's cool. We'll catch up later. So just a little bit of a nerd moment. We're going through Scranton, Pennsylvania. And if you don't know why that's exciting, we can't be friends. Okay? I'm just saying. But if you do know, I'm excited. We are at a Walmart distribution center about to drop off our first load, at least together anyways. We have dealt with a lot of snow. We haven't seen any ice yet. Parking brake went off. We haven't seen any ice yet. We do still have to find a place to sleep tonight. So the closest truck stop is about 20 miles away. So by the time we're done unloading or unhooking this trailer and hooking up to a new one, weather may have changed. We're not sure. So we are just going to try to find the closest place to sleep. We're not so worried about trying to get a shower tonight. If it's not going to happen, it's all right. We'd rather be safe. So I will update after we're done unhooking. All right, so don't mind the headlamp. We were searching for trailers that were empty because we are just looking for an empty one to take to our next stop. So I figured I could record what it feels like kind of inside the truck to hook up to a trailer. So bear with me. You get to see Jax's reaction too. So we're backing up sort of at an angle. The last time he did this was pretty bumpy. Jax is not a fan of this. We're just glad to have found one. We've been searching for a good half hour now.
Yep.
Snowfall is still pretty steady. So we are going to just take the closest truck stop we can find. We're not going to be picky about showers. As long as they've got a parking spot open, we're taking it. Almost there.
There's one thing I'm going to get out and check. You can put this on video if you want to.
Yeah. Do you want me to record you?
Something called a high hook
Mm-hmm.
when backing up to empty trailers or loaded trailers even. And you need to get out every time if you're a new driver and check and see if it's going to be too high to hook up to your fifth wheel. If not, it's going to go through the cab of your truck.
All right. So we get down to check it?
In just a second here.
All right.
Well, if I could, get lined up with my trailer properly,
You're fine. You do what you're doing.
it'd be a big help. I think this was good, but I'm going to check it anyway.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, baby.
Turn your lamp on.
This one? Yeah. Do you need the lamp?
No. This right here is what you want to see when you hook up to a fifth wheel. The plate and the trailer meet together. If there's a gap, that's going to be a high hook.
All right. What else are we looking at?
You're right here. Look at your kingpin, which you're not going to be able to see from where you are.
What am I looking at? I can get down.
The kingpin there. See that little bar?
Yeah.
Just got to slide in that fifth wheel and lock the jaws and lock it in place.
Alrighty. Go ahead and do what you got to do. We going around?
I'm about to get
All right. We're gonna watch him do this. So what is this you're doing?
hooking my air lines up
All right.
so my trailer can build up air pressure.
All right.
Ooh, it's
Just
cold.
mind you, it is 22 degrees out and it is snowing.
Yes, it is.
Y'all can see it in the camera. It's not bad right now, but it's about to get worse.
It's going to get a whole lot worse soon.
Okay.
That's done. All right, just rope landing gear. We'll get it.
Okay. Let's see how that works.
If it's not frozen.
Oh my.
We're good.
I can hear the air brakes hissing.
Yeah, it's good.
Excuse me. Cold air is hard on my lungs.
We're done.
All right, let's go. So first load is completely done. We have our empty trailer hooked up. We are at a very small diesel stop. It's not necessarily a truck stop, but they've told us we can park for tonight. Daniel's out walking the dog, getting him to go potty and stretch his legs for a little bit. And we're gonna go grab some food. I'm gonna show y'all guys what I see. Oh my goodness. I love it. Oh my goodness. Jax is happy. They're a mess.